Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. It is Saturday. Have you had a good week? Are you ready to have a good weekend too? This Saturday's meditation, the teaching, the wisdom comes from Hermann Hesse. And if you've never dived into his work, it is so worthwhile just doing a Google search. Just search for Hermann Hesse books, Hermann Hesse quotes. He was quite a prolific writer. I want to remind you that he won the Nobel Prize for Literature right after the Second World War, a time when the world was still suffering, and especially around the 60s, there was a wave of appreciation for his work. So try it out. Search Hermann Hesse, have a look at quotes, have a look at his books. There's a lot of really good stuff there. Somebody, good morning. Honey, good morning. Happy Saturday. Anthony, good morning. It is very good to see you. Right, let's get into a couple of thoughts before our meditation today. Today's message from Hermann Hesse speaks of how past, future, and the concept of time all come together in this present moment. Leshna, good morning. Happy Saturday. Our mind tends to struggle with this though. Our analytical mind's habit is to pull everything apart into separate components and become frazzled as we bounce around between our attachment to the past and our fear about the future. And in this morning's quotes, Hermann Hesse speaks about that. He says, have you also learned that secret from the river? That there is no such thing as time? That the river is everywhere at the same time, at the source and at the mouth, at the waterfall, at the ferry, at the current, in the ocean, and in the mountains, everywhere, and that the present only exists for the river, not the shadow of the past, nor the shadow of the future. Good morning, Ingo. Happy Saturday to you, brother. It's good to see you. The next thought from Hermann Hesse says, he saw that the water continually flowed, and yet it was always there. It was always the same, and yet every moment it was new. It's understandable that our human brains struggle to wrap itself around this concept of time that is so fluid. The next thought from Hermann Hesse says, this day will never come again, and anyone who fails to eat and drink and taste and smell it will never have it offered to him again in all eternity. The sun will never shine as it does today, but you must play your part and sing a song, one of your best. Hey Maggie, good morning. Happy Saturday. Dropping from your head into your body, and taking a few moments to taste, smell, feel, see is a grounding experience because it pulls all of your thinking from ruminating in the past and the future into the now, into this present. When you're busy experiencing the sensations of your body, then you are not stuck in your head. When you lower yourself from your head into your heart, even your brain waves follow, from high beta to alpha, and perhaps even into theta. This is always a refreshing and restful experience for your brain. As you emerge from a few minutes of breathing and feeling, your cluttered whiteboard is wiped clean, and you become available to the conscious choice of what to pay attention to next. This is, of course, our meditation today. Come to your senses. Drop from your head into your body And when you're involved in your body, your brain doesn't do the stuck in the past, scared of the future thing. It comes into a place that's present. Your whiteboard gets wiped clean, and you can step out of that space and be conscious about being available to what is the next thing that I'm doing. If you're ready, let's go there. Michelle, good morning. Happy Saturday. You can close your eyes. I will start with the first few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine. Lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. Our journey today is a journey of this body, of paying attention to what this body feels and what it experiences. So we'll start there right now. With your next big exhale, as you soften, bring your attention to your forehead. Check in with that spot. Are you carrying a frown between your eyes, or have you softened there? your next big breath, as you exhale, bring your attention to the area in and around your mouth. Are your top and bottom teeth grinding up against one another? Is your tongue pressed hard into the roof of your mouth? Are your jaw muscles clenched? Or have you been able to soften everything in and around your mouth? With your next exhale, bring your attention to your shoulders and neck muscles. How often are your shoulders pulled up high, almost to the level of your ears? Do you catch yourself there often? In this moment, have you been able to completely soften there? With your next big exhale, bring your attention to your stomach. Our abdominal muscles is one of the places where tension can become very well hidden. For decades, are your abs often tense? And in this moment, are they completely softened? With your next big breath, as you exhale, bring your attention to your butt cheeks. Don't be clenching. Make sure to relax and soften. And then one more. As you exhale, bring your attention to your legs and your arms. And in particular, your hands. Are they balled into tight fists or lying half open in your lap? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, continuing to allow our bodies to stretch, adjust, and settle down. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles, going forward and to the left and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left, and lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. having softened our bodies into a space of presence as much as we are able to for the moment, we can turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a really good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long and slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body and feel how softness settles in every muscle of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel how your shoulders are slowly falling. Feel how your body is slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting, feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly, and you are invited to follow. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels comfortable, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, As you dive deep into you, physically, deliberately say hello to this body. It is your vehicle, it is your home. Take a deep breath in and say, hello body, it really is good to have you. Take your next big breath. Our journey of the senses starts at the top and works its way through our body. And our first stop is your eyes. For this exercise, we keep our eyes closed and use our mind to do the seeing. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, if you were to open your eyes, what would be the most obvious thing that you're able to see in the room that you're in? And while your eyes are closed, study this obvious thing from all its angles. See all of its color, find all of its texture. Take your next big breath. We'll switch gears, and with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, find with your mind the least obvious thing to see in the room that you're in. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, study it from all its angles, seeing all of its color and finding all of its texture. Take your next big breath. The deeper you fall into your body in complete surrender, the lower your brain waves will go, giving your brain a break comparable to deep sleep. We'll take a step down to what you can hear. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring your attention to the most obvious sound that you can hear and listen deep into it. There are likely to be different layers to this obvious sound. Can you find the different layers? Take your next big breath. We'll change gears, and with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring your attention to the faintest sound you can possibly make out right now. Scan your environment with your ears and find the softest of sounds. See how much of it you can draw in, how much of it you can hear. Take your next big breath. Whenever you allow your body to feel what it is feeling, it has a calming effect on your body. The deeper you are able to feel into your body, the more you're switching from a reactive, heightened, sympathetic nervous system to the calmer, easier, parasympathetic nervous system. Make a habit of feeling into your body and allowing your body to feel whatever it is that it feels. We'll take a step down, and for the next 2 stops, change your breathing to whatever works for you in order to smell and taste. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring your attention to what you can smell. Is there any obvious smell that you're able to find right now? Take your next big breath. We'll change gears with your next big breath as you dive deep into you. Bring your attention to any other smell. Are you able to find any secondary smell beside the first obvious smell? Take your next big breath. When you surrender to dropping from your brain into your body and become immersed in feeling what your body feels, it helps clear the whiteboard that's become cluttered in your brain. That whiteboard records everything today, doesn't store it in long-term memory, but when it becomes too cluttered, it becomes difficult to even see through our eyes. Our clarity disappears. Dropping into your body helps clear the whiteboard of clutter. So when we get back to work, we have more clarity. We'll take a step down to what you can taste. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, see if you're able to find any obvious taste in this moment. Take your next big breath. And then switch gears with your next big breath as you dive deep into you. Is it possible for you to find any other taste at all? Take your next big breath. Surrender into your body. Surrender into feeling whatever your body experiences in this moment. And while doing this, your brain stops trying to make sense of the flow of time, past, present, and future. And for a moment, they all collapse into oneness. One very simple flow. Our last stop is the surface of your skin. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, find the most obvious sensation that you can find on the surface of your skin. As you take a deep breath and dive deep in, discover all of the different sensations in that obvious spot. Take your next big breath. And then just one more stop. Scan the surface of your skin for the faintest sensation. Perhaps there's a spot where you feel the gentlest touch of your clothing, or perhaps your forehead or your cheek that can feel the touch of the air. Take your next big breath. We'll take just one more big breath together, helping our bodies slip out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. When you lower yourself from your head into your heart, even your brain waves follow. From high beta to alpha, and perhaps even as low as theta. This is always a refreshing and restful experience for your brain. As you emerge from a few minutes of breathing and feeling, your cluttered whiteboard is wiped clean, and you become available to the conscious choice of what to pay attention to next. There's an interesting debate between, do we have any free will at all? And the determination that yes, we have free will. But it's helpful to understand the biggest thing that robs us of free will. And it is our own cluttered mind. Our own patterns formed from past conditioning that make our choices compulsively. We can set ourselves up for success by allowing ourselves more moments of real free will, moments of stepping outside of our old patterns, seeing with clarity how compulsion wants to make the decision. And then, because we have become available to the reality of the moment, we can exercise free will. Our free will exists when we step out of the compulsion of old patterns. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this body. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for all of the senses of this body, allowing me to have a full human experience. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being reminded of this simple exercise. Drop into my body. Allow every sense to be felt, which means allow this body to be experienced. Which brings regulation of a nervous system back to a calm place, back to clarity. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning more about the owner manual of this vehicle. Becoming a better owner, a better operator of my human body. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being in our journey today. Thank you for becoming a better owner and operator of your body. The better we understand how things work, the more empowered we are to set ourselves up for success. Good morning, Pat. It's really good to see you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Leshna. Thank you, Sunmari. Thank you, Honey. Thank you, Anthony. Have a beautiful Saturday. Have a great weekend. And tomorrow's meditation is a quiet one again. Have a beautiful day and see you soon. Ciao, ciao.